Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed all my 26 episodes in Season 4 from China and Japan. Now before I tell you how to win
$1 million.
Actually, $100. Let's go through all 26 episodes in 3 minutes. Starting off at the Halloween boat cruise party in Tokyo, which was an evening boat cruise through Tokyo Bay. Then in episode 2, I took my buddy Stu for an insane ice cream adventure to Namche Town, in which we tasted many different ice creams, ranging from wasabi, oysters, shark fin flavor, and even beef tongue, if you can believe it. In episode 3, I was invited to watch the 3-style World DJ Championships in Tokyo, in which it comes down to pure DJing skills. Then in episode 4, I unveiled my 17 sumo tips, which you'll need if you consider attending a sumo match in Tokyo, in which I also got to take a picture with an actual sumo wrestler. Then in episode 5, I took my friend Pamela to the Snake Cafe, at which you can play with actual snakes. Definitely worth checking out. Episode 6 was unplanned. I received a last-minute call to attend the Ultra Japan Outdoor Music Festival, one of the biggest ones in Japan. Then in episode 7, my friend Pamela and I again go on an adventure, but this time at the Owl Cafe, where you can play and feed owls and even falcons. Episode 8 wasn't my average video. In this video, I got to meet Ladybeard, the cross-dressing Australian wrestler, with his band Lady Baby, at their live concert in Shibuya. In episode 9, I took my longtime friend Ronnie for a self-fishing experience at the self-fishing restaurant Zao, where you gotta fish your own dinner, so you will know it's absolutely fresh. In episode 10, I take you guys to the latest cafe in Tokyo, the Kawaii Monster Cafe, one of the most colorful cafes I've ever seen. Super kawaii! Then in episode 11, I got invited by my Japanese friends to try the most ridiculous dishes in Tokyo, especially the cold chicken skin, which was kinda strange. Episode 12. This was the best party in Tokyo. Period. In which I explain what an actual para event is, which is a synchronized hand movement event. In episode 13, I took my friend Pamela again for a crazy adventure, but this time at the Bunny Cafe, where we got to play with some massive bunnies. In episode 14, I took things to another level, in which I tried raw chicken, which isn't for the weakest stomach. In episode 15, I attended Sensation Tokyo, which is an all dressed in white event, and it was completely sold out. So if you like to watch a good party video, this one is definitely worth checking out. Then episode 16. This was a big one. My ultimate sushi guide for Tokyo. I haven't seen many good sushi guides on the interwebs relating sushi in Tokyo, so that's why I wanted to share my experience in this video. Episode 17 was another adventure with my buddy Stu, in which we went to a penguin bar, where you can order beers and hang out with penguins. Now after all these mayhem episodes, I needed some relaxing time. So in episode 18, I took you guys to a really quiet beach near Tokyo, called Hayama Beach. Then in episode 19, I went back to the city for another insane food adventure, in which my friends Heather and Akiko took me to an Okinawan restaurant to try out steamed pig ears. Episode 20 is in my opinion the best episode I've created on this channel, which took me many weeks to record and features all my hidden secrets in Tokyo, which is an absolute must-see when you plan a trip to Tokyo. After this giant episode, I took the plane at Haneda Airport, experienced a beautiful flyby of Tokyo and Hiroshima en route to Shanghai, where I continued this insane Asia adventure. And started off episode 21 on a high note, in which I ate some live shrimps. Probably one of the craziest culinary adventures of this trip. Then in episode 22, I took you guys to the Yu Gardens, one of the most peaceful places in Shanghai. Episode 23 featured all the crazy snacks I could find at the local supermarket. Then episode 24 was another massive episode, in which I highlighted 15 amazing places to visit in Shanghai. And then in episode 25, I featured the entire Shanghai nightlife. This episode was completely dedicated to all the best clubs and bars in downtown Shanghai. Wrapping up the season with episode 26, with some of the most incredible Chinese street food I've ever encountered. Okay, now to win $100, you have to answer one question. In which episode are the billboard advertisements upside down? Like this. If you know the episode, then click this link and submit the form with the answer. On Sunday, June the 26th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will start a live stream on YouTube, in which I will put all your names in a big jar and pull out 3 winners, with the first prize being $100. Easy money! So to make it easy, I created a playlist with all 26 episodes, so you should be able to easily find it. But I have one tip: watch all the episodes in its entirety. Good luck guys, and see you next week. Bye!